So I wanted to take an opportunity to show you how to manipulate this thing. If you've watched the first video, just telling you a little bit about how this thing got created and what it was for, which is simply progression of range of motion specifically for trunk exercises, although you can use it for other things. But now people actually sometimes struggle once they get it apart with putting it back together, almost like messing with a lot of pieces. So I'll show you as I take it apart. You know, it comes wrapped up with this kind of outer layer of vinyl that covers the entire thing. And when you take that off, undo the Velcro, you'll see the 3 through 6 can be manipulated easily on top of this domed kind of base. And that's why 1 and 2 are wrapped up in there and held with the inner layer of Velcro and vinyl, so that it's easy to get these centered and go. If you ever need to, of course, you could take it clear down and have just a level 1 in there, all wrapped up for someone who didn't need much. And the nice thing about the vinyl is you can wipe it off and stuff. It doesn't absorb their sweat or anything. So that's the smallest layer. Now if it all gets torn apart and you walk up and you're like, all right, let's put this thing together. Here's the easiest way. If you take 1 and 2 and stack them, and you'll notice they're concentrically cut. Each one's progressively arched, so they're not all the same. They're actually very different, each one of them. So here, take a look at this. Can you see right now? There are 4 stripes right here. It's where this Velcro is sewn onto the back. You see that? So take a look at those 4 stripes of stitching, and that's where you're going to put the base unit. Right over those 4 stitched things and covering this line of Velcro. So obviously you can still see from the back side the logo thingy on here. Then as you wrap it, you're going to just take this up, and the edge of this hook part of the Velcro should just fold right under the base pads, the 1 and the 2, and then just secure in there. That's no big deal, right? But it's enough that they're held snug right there. Now you can take any of the remaining layers that you want to and put them on there, and you know, whichever you need for the given individual in their progression. But here, instead of taking this and pulling it over here and trying to smash all this and get this under, it almost never gets tight if you do that. So this may seem counterintuitive, but what I'm asking you to do is step back facing that tail sticking out over there, grab these guys and kind of hold them in position and almost tuck them in right here. And then it's pretty nice because you can keep some pressure downward. And then here's the big trick. Watch me. So I've got my thumb up here under like levels 1 and 2. I'm going to take my hands right here, my remaining fingers, and poke in the sides a little bit and keep tension downward. And I'm just kind of slowly tucking it over. And that makes a really tight fit for the outside portion. So take a look at that because it'll help you, and keeps it looking nice, keeps them from messing up and sliding around inside of there. And then if you kind of follow that and maybe review it a couple times, I know it was kind of quick, but you can see it, practice, and then you'll look like a little CorePAD manipulating expert. Thanks.